Hello to my Matthew 3. This week is week 12, so it's also your midterm week. What I'm going to do is that I will just review what we have done for the last 12 weeks, and then that's about it because we already did our midterm. Yay! So for this video, I'm just going to review week 1 to week 4 very quickly, okay? And that's it, okay? When we started the term, all right, let's start. So we started our term by using this book, and that's the book we're going to use all year. It's the Prepare book, A2 Level 3. And so at the end of this PowerPoint, at the end of the video, please just take a screenshot, okay? And then type your name on the screenshot and upload the screenshot in our line group. And then I will record 2 points, just like that, 2 easy peasy points, okay? Now, in Unit 1, we started with the topic that's titled, It's a Challenge. We defined the term challenge as a call to take part in a contest or competition, especially a duel. And then we also talked about how a challenge is demanding, you have to put a lot of effort, etc. We also mentioned the interrelated terms or terms that are connected to our vocabulary terms in Unit 1. So these terms are interchangeable, okay? Sometimes when you speak, you can use the word polite, and then you can also interchange it with the word kind, helpful, or friendly. For Unit 1, our grammar was based on the simple present tense and the present continuous. So the simple present tense, or some people actually interchange the two words and say present simple tense. So the simple present or present simple is when we use the tense to talk about things that happen regularly. We also use it to talk about habits, hobbies, general truth, repeated actions, and even our emotions. For example, when we say, I like studying, that's actually simple present. We're using it to talk about emotions as well. We also use the simple present to give instructions. If I'm going to say to you, do your homework, study later, that is the present simple tense. And then we use the present continuous. Remember, once you hear the term continuous, it means that there is a verb plus ing. Whether you're talking about past continuous or present continuous, once you hear the term continuous, that means there is verb ing. We use the present continuous to talk about an action that is happening right now. For example, I am talking, okay? And then when it comes to the present continuous, we also use the verb to be. I am, you are, he is, she is. So for me, it's I am talking. Now, for the grammar rules, let's start with the present simple or simple present. We have our subject. Subject is I, you, we, he, she, they, it. And then V1. Remember, V1 is infinitive verb or original verb. Before you do anything to the verb, before you make it past tense or verb ing, V1 is infinitive, original. And then the object plus word of time. So I study every day. I study English on Mondays. I use Instagram every day. So for present simple, it's subject. I, you, we, he, she, they, plus V1, the verb in its original form, infinitive verb, and then the rest of your sentence. And then when we have present continuous, that is the verb to be. I am, he is, she is, it is, you are, we are, they are, and verb ing, all right? We also completed exercises where we had to identify whether we were using the present simple or the present continuous. And so we said we use the present continuous to talk about things happening now, around now, and at the moment. I am talking. You are listening. And then number 2, we use the present simple to talk about things that are always true or happen regularly. Okay, for example, Teacher Sharon talks a lot. That is present simple, always true. Okay, throwing shade at myself. We also read this passage about a website, right? Oh, I remember this. Okay. It was about a website where students have to participate in different activities, and there's an award that they can actually win. We talked about the different types of activities, in which include volunteering, fitness, and skills. I remember we had to complete the reading passage and the questions. So this term we have had a lot of reading passages. Oh my goodness. And also a lot of you improved your reading skills. So congratulations to you. And we also improved our speaking when it comes to introducing ourselves and talking about ourselves, what we like, what we don't like, what our full name is, our nickname, when we were born, our future plans, our goals after Matthew 3. So we also improved when it came to talking about ourselves. That is part of personal details. All right. Unit 2, starting on page 14, we studied about our changing planet, and we had a discussion on what the weather is like in Thailand. We said it's super, 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 super times 3,000 hot. And the weather, well, it's hot all year round, but we also have rainy season, okay? And then we talked about what is happening to the earth and the weather. We say that we have climate change and global warming, and we talked about how this is affecting us. We also identified different landscapes or geographical features, and we identified these places. One thing that I hope you guys remember is how to pronounce and how to write these two words, okay? So if it's a sea of sand, that is a desert. And then when it's sweet treats or snacks that are eaten after the main meal, dessert. Okay, so one more time, desert, dessert. We also had a discussion on favorite animals and why you like them. And of course, we talked about going to the zoo. I definitely do not agree with going to the zoo because I believe that animals should be free and they should be in the wild, okay? And I'm happy that I remember a lot of you also agreed. But going to the zoo is not a really, really good idea. And I agree. I absolutely agree because animals belong in the wild. All right. I'm back to singing again. I know. I always sing or get weird during my videos and stuff. But yeah. All right. We also talked about the big five. I asked you guys, what's the nickname or the name given to these animals together? The same way the people that are in 3/1, they're called 3/1 students. The people in 3/2 are 3/2 students. Everyone in 3/3, they're called 3/3 students. So what about these animals together? We said they are called the big five. So these are the big five, okay? We also learned about different prepositions, and these were the main ones from Unit 2. And these prepositions are between, about, around, and including. We talked about how to use them and where we usually put them in our sentences. And then we also talked about national parks and the ones that we have here in Thailand. And we also talked about fact file that most countries have beautiful natural places. We talked about the geographical features such as valleys and mountains, hills, rivers, lakes, etc. All right, so that's pretty much it, okay? And then for the next lesson, we will review week 5 to week 8. And then in the third lesson, we'll review week 9 to week 11. And that is it. I will definitely share with you guys your midterm scores very soon. I just need to make some coffee or some tea, and then I will continue marking. I will share your scores with you, and I hope everybody will be satisfied with their scores. So thank you so much. And this is our very, very short review. I think this is the shortest I've ever told. Wow, miracles do happen. All right, so take care, everyone. Bye.